doing?
It's not that boring. We just have to not. We just basically have to not show off our stuff.
But that's what we're doing.
First, we're gonna make sure we look hot.
Okay. Yeah. And then we're showing off our stuff.
Calm down. In here, yeah. Hold it.
Why? Also, I like your outfit today.
Thank you.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's very like you have been busy.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
very
rave.
Utilitarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Berlin rave hot girl. But it was also really hot today. And it might rain later, so I have to wear pants that I don't care about getting New York City street dirt on.
Yeah. You always have to prep for that.
You always have to prep for the rain this year. Anyways, let's get right into it. Okay. I am Alicia Miranda, and I have a ceramics company called FLCS, or Freakleesh.com. And you are?
I'm Mary Marxen. I paint and draw and am a set designer, and I'm friends with you.
For a very long time.
For a very long time. Oh, that's a good story.
That's a good story.
And I really want to just be an actress, but I'm ashamed of that.
This podcast is where dreams come true. It's actually a YouTube series, and I told her I wouldn't call it a podcast. So.
Oh my God, you already did it. Oh, no yelling.
No yelling.
Okay.
That was the one time we're yelling because we're not doing another take on this.
Yeah.
So, this is our third collaboration. I think that they keep getting better personally, and I want to get a first reaction from you. Oh wait, no, this is timer.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're setting a timer.
We're setting a 15-minute timer because
this interview can only be 15 minutes.
Because we'll talk for an hour.
Yeah. We're from California. We just kind of like, I feel like we just chit chat, right?
Yeah. There's no storyline in the conversation. Okay, it's almost 7 o'clock, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set it for 7:15.
Perfect. How perfect that we're starting at like.
Yeah, I'll turn it on now, and then we'll get like a few extra minutes, but let the record show.
Okay.
So yes, this is our third time having you paint on my plates, and I think that they just keep getting better. So
this is my first time seeing them.
Glaze fired. That probably was loud.
Okay. We weren't talking.
We weren't talking. So here they are.
Oh God.
You'll be able to see photos that I'm sure I will be attaching to this.
The finish, it makes it like you have to kind of see these in real life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the finish really is what makes it really special. That it's like
works of art.
That it's like pretty matte is really different.
Yeah.
I'm glad we discovered. We've had a lot of mishaps.
We forgot to write down the glaze the first time that we did it, and we did a couple different tests.
Oh,
and
so cute.
We actually messed up a couple, so.
Yes.
And Mary worked for a long time on these, so.
Yeah, I told Alicia that I'm going to get the correct glaze type tattooed on my body so we don't forget. And I'm serious about that because I think it's really funny, and like whenever I look down at it for the rest of my life, I'll be like, that's hilarious.
Yes.
That we have to tattoo that.
And then hopefully we stay friends forever.
Yeah, because if you mess up one more time. Yeah, I love these.
I feel like my first question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is a tart, and what does she bring to the function? Who is she?
Oh my God, I wish I prepped this so bad.
I sent you the questions this morning.
Yeah, but your writing is so tiny, and I couldn't read it. I didn't have my glasses on.
Okay, next guest will get typed questions.
Yes.
Noted.
Yes.
Steph, write that down. Steph's here.
She's our PA set deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. A tart to me. I mean, I named my girls are named Tarts because cherries.
Which you renamed yourself on your birthday, kind of.
When? Like
years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like your first COVID birthday, you wanted to be addressed as Cherry, and that was our first time trying it out.
Yes, like identity shift during COVID. I realized Mary doesn't really like represent who I am, and Cherry is just the name Cherry is just so much more fun. And
did it stick?
At some people really got it.
Just me.
You got it.
One person.
And sometimes people like throw in Cherry
to humor you.
Right.
Okay.
But like I like just my friends back home where I'm from in California, they literally have invited me, like their wedding invites say Cherry Marxen. And I think that's so funny.
Okay, that is such a best friend forever move to
Thank
just be
you.
Like,
and where are you girls lacking?
I literally call you Cherry all the time.
That's true.
And you're in my phone Google Maps as Cherry. Okay.
So the reason
the timer.
Right. The reason I call them tarts is because cherries are tarts.
Yes, and you're obsessed with yourself. I'm kidding. She's not. That was for Steph.
I totally am.
We have an audience of one.
No one
we're
cares.
Both gonna try to make her laugh, and it's gonna be competitive because she's really competitive, and so am I. Okay.
Is that a question?
What if the tart was?
Oh yeah.
Okay. If a tart was going to a party, because you clearly.
Mm-hmm.
She does party.
Yeah.
She likes to go out and be seen. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
If a tart was going to a party, what would she bring to the host or hostess? Or hostess or host?
I thought you were gonna say what's her energy? Because she's slutty.
You already missed the mark on that question.
Oh, okay. So. I wanted to move the question in the direction I want.
Slutty? I'm not.
Well, that's the thing is, slutty's a good thing, right? Okay.
5 minutes.
She's mad at me.
We have 10 minutes.
So she brings, like, what does she bring? I feel like sparkling champagne.
Okay.
Because I always bring
champagne, which is what Mary's drinking right now.
Cheers.
A Freakleesh Proto orange cup.
Cheers, Steph.
This one's not cracked on the bottom. I think Steph has the cracked one, maybe. Anyways, okay, next question. Yeah. This is a quick question on, I guess, like the process that this is our third collaboration, and I feel like we have found ways to make it a little easier for you to transfer your girl from, am I allowed to say that? Yeah. That you're able to transfer your girl from your tracing paper onto my plate, which is the method that you use when you are like creating like the main character of the plate. Yeah. And then I feel like you kind of have been going more free form with the background and the color for this one. This is your first time working with shading, and it's fucking gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
These plates are probably price upon request, and it will depend what kind of mood I'm in. I'm bringing them to West Coast Craft June 7th and 8th at the Fort Mason Center in San Francisco.
Come see them in real life.
See how much I quote you.
And all of Alicia's amazing work will be there as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
You could have asked the question.
Are you enjoying like shifting the way that you like? I feel like you're playing around a lot more with the materials at hand. Are you enjoying this process more now that we're figuring out ways to streamline the workflow?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's more to discover. Ceramics are a newer, like glaze techniques and color.
Yeah, and you never know what it's gonna look like.
You never know what it's gonna look like, and I feel like I haven't perfected it ever. Yeah. Like I wish even on this one that I did the blue more like another coat.
Yeah, more
to have
vibrant.
A more solid look, and it's just always like noted for next time. So it feels like there's always something to remember from before, and then something new to discover again. And like on these the technique on the skin tone, like it was kind of a happy accident. I like dropped some black on there, or wiped off I think a star that I didn't like before, and I had to like smear it and smudge it and like make it work because it wouldn't come off all the way. And what's weird is in college I had these girls that I did it in lithography class, a printmaking class, where I did the same thing. It's like this smudging with a pencil like technique, and it's so bizarre how similar those girls look. Freaking 18 years later or whatever.
Yeah, you figured out how to like look back at your archives, which I find myself looking back at my old ideas too, and you're like, oh, that was a good idea.
Totally.
Why
totally. But it's like a reference that is just like a subconscious, like I remember doing that so long ago, and I just kind of applied it to this, even though it's different materials. So I was like, oh, I really hope that works, because I think it could be a cool way to not keep the figures just like white, but not have to paint them. How time consuming that is. We also discovered the pencils that you can draw. What are they called? Do they have a name? Whatever.
Magician never reveals her secrets.
Okay, great.
Okay, sorry, this is getting tea.
I love it. Oh no!